Cali Steve alongside the roly-poly kid who just keeps rolling along. Newcastle, Bellator, the European Series, and Tommy Quinn shows up. Talk through that performance.
Just Martin sort of played the game into my own hands because I'm generally a slow starter. I come into the fight in the middle of the first round, second and third round usually mine. We expect him to come bum rushing like he has done his past few fights, come out all guns blazing. But he sort of sat back a bit and retreated quite a bit and allowed me to find my rhythm. He landed one good shot with overhand right. I slipped off for one of the exchanges, but he gave me an easy sweep because he got too aggressive. He thought he had dropped me when he hadn't. So he got too aggressive, give up his base, I swept him, and then against the fence I just was able to find that left hand and put him away.
We've seen you fight before, and up against, you like that up against them, you like that close inside fighting, right?
I put 8 hard weeks in with some very, very tough lads. I'm not a massive subs guy. I've won a few fights with subs. I know my submissions, but I always like to put on entertaining fights and bring my fans, they expect this of me now, which is silly enough. Like, my fighting style is, it's rough on my body, but it's what I like to do.
Rough on your body, but not tonight.
Not tonight.
You know, we're used, as you say, we're used to watching you take fights into the second, third round and then sort of instill your will. Was it just the case that he gave you the opportunity to put your will on him early?
He gave me the chance to settle. Usually when you see me coming out, I've been caught cold a couple of times. The Lee Chadwick fight was an example. Matt Inman, if you watch, straight away comes out, hits me with a big right hand. But once you start to see me putting in little fakes and you start to see me starting to cut the cage off, not your traditional boxing where you're following after people, cutting across the cage and cutting across it. Once you start to see me doing that, that's when you know I'm starting to find my rhythm, and that's when I'm a dangerous man.
It does seem that resurgence may be the wrong word, but you're on a bit of a roll now. What do you attest that to? Is it a new Tommy Quinn, or is it just Tommy Quinn who keeps working?
It's just a different joy for it, because I realise now I've been doing this 12 years. My career's been a little bit ups and downs. This was my opportunity. This was the chance to say the hard work's paid off. It was time to relax. The hard part's getting to the big shows. Like these young lads here, like Joe Calbutin, the trains out of our gym, they don't realise how easy they have it getting a fight on these big shows in their second pro card. Like when we started 10, 12 years ago, there was no Bellators coming to Newcastle. There was no European UFCs. There was 2 or 3 people from the UK was in the UFC. Bisping, Ross Pearson, and maybe Andre Winner at the time. There wasn't many. So it's a weight off my shoulders to get in, and this is my second time fighting here at the arena, the Metropolitan Arena, and my adopted home in Newcastle. So I'm buzzing. And thanks, I would like to thank all my support, my MTK gym, my original gym, Sudden Impact from back home in Ireland, run by Emma McNally. Key ingredient and heating ingredient, utility support solutions, Spoonhead Nutrition, and Smuggling Duds. I'm
going to ask you one more and let you go. What do you want next? A break? Another fight fairly quickly? What's next for Tommy Quinn?
Well, I had the intentions of having a break, because this is my 3rd fight in 7 months. I fought in July, November, and now this fight. Touch wood, I was injury free this time. I'll take a little few weeks off. Well, not hard, intense training, but I'll depend on what's offered. If Bellator offer me a fight in the middle of the summer, 100% I'll take it. 100%.
Well, here's hoping that the roly-poly kid does get a chance to continue rolling all in Bellator Europe. Thank you ever so much for your time, sir.